And I call the member for Wannon.
Thanks, Mr Deputy Speaker. And in my electorate of Wannon, there are many small family farms who are doing interesting things with produce. One such farm is the Great Ocean Ducks, or GOD, where Greg and Jody Clark have established a 16-hectare operation farming free-range Aylesbury and Pekin ducks. Nicknamed God for short, this farm is as close to a slice to heaven as you are likely to see, with views down to the coast near the 12 Apostles and the Great Ocean Road at Port Campbell. I can attest to this as I visited their beautiful farm in October this year and had lunch with Greg and Jody. Jody and Greg established a duck farm from scratch in 2009 with no farming experience and just 30 ducklings. In fact, prior to this sea change, Jody confesses she had never used a shovel. I suspect that this may have changed by now. Greg, who is a writer, now spends more time around the farm than in front of the computer. However, he did take time to write to me to ask about the export possibilities available to small farming operations. Thankfully, the government is well underway on delivering free trade agreements galore with support for small as well as bigger agricultural operations a priority. The ducks are fed on fresh strawberries and other fruit and nuts, not a bad diet for a coastal lifestyle. After 6 years of care and attention, Jody and Greg now supply around 150 ducks per week to some of the best restaurants in the country. Whether you're sitting down to a meal at the Royal Mail in Dunkeld, another wonderful institution in my electorate, Bray near Birregurra in the member for Corangamite electorate, or at the European on Spring Street, the duck you order will have come from God. Great Ocean Ducks have diversified this year by producing a cookbook, the results of a large number of requests for recipes and tips on how best to cook duck. Thanks to the many noted chefs and restaurants that have been sourcing their duck from God, the book is full of fantastic ideas and suggestions on the best way to cook what can be a hard dish to master. I am told that copies are selling fast, even some being ordered from overseas. Along with their two children, Maddie and Miller, Jody and Greg have established a wonderful farm and operation in my electorate and are a true testament that the heart of farming is to have a go. Great Ocean Ducks is a truly free-range and family-run farm. The government's FTA agenda is to support ventures like this, particularly in helping get these smaller operations into overseas market. Mrs Deputy Speaker, I commend Just Duck to you and to the House. Thank you.
Thank you, Member for Wannon, for that culinary contribution.